my first job, like the first ever job that I got, in as far as, now helping my mom is concerned, was a popcorn vendor. So I was just like a small girl, standing beside the popcorn machine, preparing the popcorn, selling them. Back then it was 10 shillings. So, and it was really tough. I was being paid 2,000 per month. That was like my salary, monthly salary. And sometimes it came, sometimes it's not there. Sometimes you've worked for like 3 months, you have not seen even a single coin. And back at home, things are tough. So you are looking at this 2,000, you're saying at least you have something small, you can chip in, you can, you can give your mom either the entire 2,000 or maybe 1,500, so that she can add on top of what she has and help her pay the rent. But now you've worked for 3 months and that 2,000 is not even there. You've not been paid for 3 months. And here you are, you wanted to help your mom, your house is being closed. It was really tough. And then being the firstborn, again, you see, you feel like at some point you're really failing. It's like you're failing your parents because you really wanted to help, but you can't do anything at that point. So you feel like you're failing your parent, you feel like you're failing your siblings who are looking up to you. So it wasn't easy. I have done, I sold popcorns up to a certain point. Then I started selling fries, the 10 shilling ones, not in a cozy hotel or something, no. We usually call them chipomuitu. Yes. So I have sold those ones. I have worked in a dairy. I have sold milk. I have washed clothes for people. I have done almost everything. So at some point in my life, I felt like things were really not working out for me back at home, that is in Nakuru. And I felt like my life was stagnant. I felt like things were not moving. I felt like, there was no money. And I really wanted a change of environment. I wanted to try and maybe move out, go to another town or something, and just try. At the end of the day, what I really wanted was to help my mom. So it reached a point, and one day I just woke up and I told my mom, what, things are not working. Things are not working for me in this town. So I want to step out. I want to go and try to hustle in some other place. And my mom was like, where? How are you going to survive? How are you going to? And I just told her, I'll survive. I have to go and try. If it fails, then I'll come back home. But we can't continue sitting here looking at each other. My siblings are there. You literally need my help. So when I made that decision, I didn't have like a place I was coming to. I decided to come to Nairobi now. And I didn't have a specific place that I could say, I am leaving Nairobi, I am leaving Nakuru, I have found a job in Nairobi, so I am so sure I'm going to, I was coming to Nairobi to start from I don't know where. I had no idea. So I came. When I told my mom that, she called an aunt of mine who used to stay in Nairobi and talked to her and requested her to, help me out because I'm coming to Nairobi and I have no place to stay and so on. So I came to Nairobi and I started staying at my aunt's place. So when I was in Nairobi, I was tammacking, I didn't have a job. So I just, started tammacking, looking for any kind of job, as long as it's a decent job that will give me any form of income. So luckily enough, I got a job in a supermarket. Then before that particular day that I got the job in the supermarket, when I went back home now to my aunt's place, my aunt didn't know that I already had a job or something. So she was her and her kids, they were used to, me leaving the house in the morning, coming in the evening, I have nothing to offer, I have nothing to give them. So that day, when I went back to my aunt's place, I found, my clothes outside. So she had put everything outside, and apparently my time to live with them had expired, according to her. And she didn't tell me herself, so the smallest kid was the one that, peeped through the window, and she was telling me, Mama amesema time yako ya kuishi huku imeisha, So I'm there. I'm still new in a new city. I have not made friends yet, so I don't know where I'll go. It's evening. It was around 7 p.m. I'm a girl. I don't know what to do next. So I just sat there and started crying, and a good neighbor, saw me, took me in, and she wanted to know what was up. So I talked to her, I told her everything, and she was like, you don't have anyone? I was like, I don't have anyone, and I have a job. I'm supposed to start tomorrow, but I don't even know now where to go from this. And it was a total stranger. So from that, she connected me with a cousin of hers who the neighbor was married and she had a family, so she connected me with a cousin of hers who was living by herself, and she was like, please help her out. And that's how I started living now with a total stranger again. And the one that had thrown me out is my relative, so a total stranger now came through for me. And while living with her, now I started my supermarket job, and I worked up until when I was working in the supermarket, I realized I had so much passion. I was so passionate when it came to online things. I used to find myself online most of the time. I'm just in Facebook. I'm doing, at that time, I didn't even have a Twitter account or an Instagram account. It was just Facebook. And I worked for a short period of time, and then that job, I don't know what happened, but ilishatu like that. And now I went back to square zero because I don't have a job now. I'm in Nairobi, and I had moved out because I did that job for like 5 or 6 months. So the first salary, I used to move out.